Welcome into Bleacher Talk. We're here at Brophy High School for spring football practice. And Coach Jewell, I got to start this off with the beginning of spring practice for you. How has it been working out for you so far this year?
Oh, fantastic. We have great numbers and great energy. So I can't be happier with how the off-season has gone in the weight room and how this is our third week now. So kids have done a great job.
What was the transition from weight room to field, like as far as like what you've seen out of this team? You mentioned the energy a little bit, but what else are you seeing that's maybe different than what you were seeing just in the weight room?
Yeah, we're definitely going to look different on the offensive and defensive line. I mean, most of our defensive line returns, minus Zach Swanson, but we had 3 out of the 4 kids returning. But our offensive line is going to be much bigger, and we're definitely stronger down in the trenches.
David, I've got to ask, because you guys were already getting into a little bit of banter before getting on camera. So what's your relationship like with Coach?
You know, I love Coach. We're always bantering back and forth, like you said, whether it's in the weight room or on the field. But I love it. It makes practice fun, and it keeps the energy up for sure. And that's what I love about him for sure.
You can put him on the spot too, because he was doing a little bit of that beforehand. So now's the time.
You know, I don't know. Coach be talking a lot about looks. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that.
Perfect.
Yeah, Coach, for those that haven't been around too, I mean, doubling down on that, I mean, what is your relationship like with most of your players? Is it just a lot of that banter back and forth? You kind of pick and choose based on how they are, or how does it work for you?
Tough love. I'm hard on the kids. I coach them hard. You know, I coached junior college for 11 years and got after those guys. A little bit different now, but you know, as the kids say, I keep it 100 with them all the time. I do like to have fun with them and have a good relationship with them. That's what coaching, you know, football is about, and being able to get these kids to run through a brick wall for you. I'm sure some of the kids, you know, take it differently. So, but you do have to treat kids differently and know, you know, what they're going through, and that's again part of the relationships. You know, being able to ask those kids how their day is going, and who to talk to and how to talk to certain people. And this is it's about to be my 20th year coaching, so still trying to figure out how to act with these guys.
And I got to ask, too, because I noticed today, I don't know if it's every practice, but I noticed the shirts versus skins thing going on offense, defense. Is that pretty much every day?
Yeah, we rotate. We rotate. I don't think the linemen like it as much, but no, we rotate offense and defense do that.
Are you ever shirts or skins?
Hey, I make the coaches got to go shirts and skins, too, except for the head coach. He doesn't have to.
So you get out of that one.
That means shirts, I think, is the answer.
I just don't want to show my six-pack and show up these kids.
So
awesome.
You were saying that you're sad to kind of see things start to come to an end as a senior, but what does being a Bronco mean to you, and what is kind of the motto that you guys go by?
You know, it's family, and we're a whole big family, and we sweat together, we work together, we're in the weight room, keeping the energy high, just always working together. I just feel like we're a tight family, and I know everyone's coming from different places, but over the 4 years, I just feel like I've grown with everyone, and we become brothers, and I would do anything for them, and I feel like they would do anything for me. So that's what it means to me, Bronco, for sure.
So you're close with your teammates, it sounds like. So we can also call out a few of the accolades here. Anyone that you would say is the best dancer on the team?
Oh, I got to go my man Juan. Juan be throwing down for sure. His moves he's for sure the one.
Do you have an example of his moves?
I don't know if I could replicate that. I'm gonna be honest. That's all him.
And I know Spurge has a question he's been getting at every school so far.
Yeah, who's got the best shoes on the team? Is it a coach or player? That's the important question.
Coach Jewell.
Coach Jewell wears the busted Nikes, the busted shoes. I don't know if that's true.
I was just looking and I was like, interesting pick then.
I think Claudia wins it. This is like the third time now you've had the best shoes, I think, in the interview.
Person.
The thing is, these guys are all rookies and don't know. I wear the same dirty hat and the same shoes out here at football practice, but then when I go back to my office, I switch to my nice shoes, I switch to my nice hat. These guys just don't know how to do it.
They don't see you in that position.
They just, again, they're too young. They'll figure it out after 20 years of coaching, they'll figure it out.
Coach, you were saying at the end of practice kind of that you want your guys to teeter on the line of playing hard at practice, but not, risking getting hurt or taking it too far, in spring ball. How do you kind of help them stay level-headed at this point?
The kids, one of our standards is they need to know the tempo of practice, if we're in full pads or half pads or even at a walkthrough, so they need to know that. I want the kids flying around, I want them playing fast, and I want them to have fun, but at the same time, when you are going through the schedule that we go through, our region is brutal and 6A is brutal, we need to be able to have our horses at the end, so that's part of the reason that we have that standard is so we can be healthy come playoff time, hopefully, to make a run.
And what were some of the goals you had for spring ball, and how have they kind of progressed so far?
You know, we graduated pretty much the entire offensive line, so having those kids and see what they can do, and then losing E.J. Warner at quarterback, that's big, trying to find another quarterback.